Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to connect MS SQL Server using MS SQL Management Studio with the perspective of Windows authentication. It's a very simple task. I'll show you. Just make it as a start with press the start button and just see here Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Click the option, or else you find out by scrolling this, you will find out here Management Studio option, and just click open that option and initiate SQL Server Management Studio. All right, let's see here. So Management Studio, the software you will identify like see Microsoft SQL Server tools. This is the tool here for SQL Server, like Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Just click here to open this Management Studio. For this is the window, like a training tutorial session is especially designed for Windows authentication. I'll show you how to use Windows authentication. What is Windows authentication? Which your computer system is having like a user credentials by entering username and password for entering of Windows operating system. The same credentials will applicable for Microsoft SQL Server to accessing of the database as well. The same credentials. For that, the purpose here it is introduced two-way authentication and accessing permissions for Management Studio applying. One is Windows based authentication and second one is user like a SQL Server user based login authentication mode. This session you will see for Windows authentication. We'll see here. It will be initiating and open the window of SQL Server Management Studio now. We'll see. Now let's see here. Once it is initiated and open the window, this is the small pop-up will be displayed automatically. This connect to server and the server type it is in a database engine. By default it will be selects. The second one is server name. As we have, you can observe that our system we have once the installation of the database engine we have created MS SQL Server 1 instance. All right. If you have not covered that session, you try to go back and see our previous lecture of MS SQL database server engine installation. Okay, and choose that server name and authentication. It's an SQL Server authentication. It is by default it is showing. Now you can go with Windows authentication. By selecting Windows authentication, it's a username and password. It's disappeared based on what the username and password you have used for applying to entering Windows database server. You choose this selection option by defaultly and just press connect. It will be automatically goes to connects. Let's see here. You press the button of connect. Now it is connecting. Yes, desktop. It's in your computer system name MSSQL and the desktop like all the things it will be displayed. Now it is initiated and it's the database connection is established successfully. See here the databases which are already available. This is the fresh installation. It won't be displayed anything. Security, all the login credentials, server roles, the server objects, replication, all the information. Once if you are connected to your database server and the database instances, it will be displayed like this. This is the way how to use Windows authentication and connecting to your like a database server of MS SQL. I hope you better understand and you are aware of how to connect by using Windows authentication. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.